Good morning, everyone. My name is Lisa, otherwise known as Digital Connect, and I'm going to be doing a series of ATCs um, that I'm going to end up posting on Happy Canadian Artist Trading Cards and ATCs in on Facebook. Um, right now, I'm primarily trading in Canada, but we shall see. I'll also post the results on my website. So I want to be able to create just a series of short videos so that we can go through and make some fun little ATCs, especially as the holidays change. Pardon my notification. Especially as the seasons change and holidays come up. We're going to have just a lot of fun, and I don't want it to be too in depth, but I want you to be able to come along with me and see what we can create. So, today I'm primarily working in watercolor. Look at my ugly palette. Look at all that juicy color. Yay. Yay. The other thing I'm looking at is I have these little silicone pads and I put my color on there to mix. And you know what? It dries, but I can come back and use it again. So what I'd like to do, let's see, I would like to do some really simple flowers. Let's just get some warming up done here. Let's take a larger piece of paper and we're just going to warm up. So I want to make some really basic flowers and I'm going to do wet on wet. So I don't know if you can see this or not. Let me just see. Focus. It's not a lot of water on there. Hang on. I can barely see it. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now you can see it a bit better. I'm going to make it so that it's not quite so much water. And one thing I like to do is have a cloth nearby. This is my icky painting cloth. I just have it nearby so that I can dab off some of the extra water, right? So, there we go. So you can see it's shiny, but nothing crazy, right? So I'm going to do this a couple of times. Let me just get a few flower stalks into here. These would probably be I want to say the buds, right? So we're just starting warming up. We need to get ourselves going here. All right. So here we go. Yep, I'm doing them purple. Yep, that's what I'm doing. Okay, so now that is let's see. First of all, I want to zoom in a little bit. Let's zoom a bit. Let's come in here. And zoom in a bit so we can see what's actually happening. Okay, so actually what I'm going to do is we need to just start playing with the paintbrush. This is my warm-up. I'm treating it kind of like it's not my warm-up, and that's not right. Okay, so I need to be able to see what the paint is doing, and let's see what the brush is doing. So a couple things I want to be able to do. I need to get flow going here. There we go. And the other thing I need to do is get my flow going with my dagger brush. The dagger brush is just this guidance. It's got a point to it, right? Right. Okay. Now I want to be able to do need more water. See, this is why I do a warm up. Like that. That's how I want it. So you do the warm up so that you can get a feeling. Oh, I like that too. For how you want your leaves and whatnot, right? So yeah, so my leaves, I've got my leaves, how I want them. Now my flowers. And I'm a funny creature. I like to use the back of my hand. So if I push down really hard, right? Let's get more on my brush. If I push down hard, see what the brush is doing. Okay, see what the brush is doing here. See, this is something that some people get, is they get this kind of blobby thing in the middle. That's because it's not smooth, right? You have to go quicker, be more decisive, okay? So that's what I'm going to do. And the other question is, I'm working on small ATCs, so is my brush a smidge too big? Let's try going with this one. And I'm going to go wet on dry instead. And we'll go here and here. Let's just see here, there, and there. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad. We're not there yet. I need to get my flow happening here. Hey, there we are. Okay, I think we've got it now. All right. So the other thing I'm going to do is I am going to get my my focus sorted out here because I think I'm going to take autofocus off because it kind of bugs me. There. Let's just keep the focus there. Okay? Okay, so what I want to do is I want to go, see, here's the problem. You get this blobby again. Let's go faster. Oh, oh, did I do it? Did I do it? Let's see. I like that. Okay, okay. All right. So now let's take an actual ATC. Okay, and I think my brush is small enough. And we can sit here and I want to have one there. And let's go one there. And one there. And let's go on here. Ooh, I kind of like the way I don't know if this is looking blue, but it's very purple. So let's see. Let's put some down here. You notice how I'm putting my brush there, and there. Okay. So there we go. Now I'm going to take my green, and I'm not going to touch on these guys yet. Okay. Uh, yeah. So let's see. I kind of want to use up some of the green on here. See the green? So I'm going to take some clean water and I'm going to get this clean stuff. And let's just do a quick testy test. Okay. So we need a little bit more pigment. And we will, there we go. I like that. All right. So I'm going to just go, and I'm going to try doing it this way. Watch. If I go down, right? So if I wanted to have from the buds, let's just say, right? And remember, with your dagger brush, you can do it really, really thin, right? You can do it like, and then go up like that, right? So I think I might try that. Let's have a look. Okay, so I'm gonna try doing it like that. So there you go. There, oops, there, down. Or you can go that, like that. See? And I can do this. Let me go like this. That, like that. That. And so the ones that are going to come down, we're just going to do a quick click, right? See? And I'm gonna attach the crown part later. But this part is just really quick. So I want it to be skinny. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. And then I want to have some thicker leaves there. Right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave that to dry because we're not done, but we need it to dry. And then we're gonna take the thin brush and let's get rid of some of these colors on my palette here. So I'm using my dirty water first to clean it and then my clean water before I go in. See, I got some really nice colors here. See, I just want to use these up off my palette. I don't want to waste them. I want to use them up. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to create some lovely little flowers. And you go this way. See? And you're going to see how they transform. Let's not be so ginger, okay? You're going to see how they transform when we want to do our pen work, right? So oops, yeah, that was a mistake, but I can just go like that, and like that. And then let's do it in the middle, right? And you know what? I've got, let's get some deeper, let's create a deeper color. So what I'm doing is I'm just adding some of this color that's on the edges so that we can get a bit of a deeper color here. Okay, and then let's just do here and here and here. And if you want, you can do like basically stamping with your brush there and then tip it down and let the ink flow. And then you can do another one here. And then another one here. So let's say you want these ones in like the front, right? And then let's do another bigger one here. There. Okay. And do we need another one? Maybe. Maybe we need another one here. And these are not real flowers in nature. They're just whatever. Now, I can take the same brush and I'll clean it off. And then let's go into this green. The green in my palette. See? There we go. And we'll make a nice point. And I like to just see where I'm at with how wet my brush is. And we're just going to do this. We're just going to create the stems, barely touching. Okay? And move your paper wherever you like, right? And this guy here, let's bring this to there. And that to there. And if you want to use a really thin brush, you can. But I don't want to really overthink it. So let's just bring this there. And we're getting to the point where it's kind of looking ugly. But that's what it's going to do. That's the thing. So we're going to create the leaves. And let's do a leaf there. And let's do a leaf here. And hopefully you can see. There we go. And it doesn't have to be perfect. There you see, I'm even purposely not doing it very good. I'm kind of going opposite to what I normally would do. Okay. How is this doing? Drying. See, look at these. These are rough. Okay, these are drying. Okay, so now I'm going to come in with my pens. Let's do this. This is just a 0.1. Right? So it's relatively thin. Right? So what we're going to do is we're going to outline these messy stuff. Right? And we're going to do like the vein up the leaf. And we're going to follow the stem and outline the petals. But do not make it all neat and tidy. If you try to follow the petals perfectly, it won't look right. And if it doesn't work, sometimes the markers won't work spectacularly on the watercolor. Just go over top of it, and it will really help make sure that your lines are not perfect. Okay, so see, and I'm missing a stem here because this kind of looks like a leaf. So I'm just going to go in and add there we go. Okay, and then what I'm going to do also is I'm going to add a little green to here. And we're also going to outline these. Okay. There we go. All right. So we'll let that dry. So the other thing we want to do to make it fun. So this is a purple. So I've got lots of water on my brush. I'm going to take my little orange guy out. So here's some purple that we've got on here. Right? So we're going to load it up with water. And then we're going to take this and we're going to do our little splattering. So there's the purple. And then let's think of a different color we want to add in there. What if we did some of this orange? That might be fun. There we go. And then we're gonna add extra outlines as well. Is this the right one? This is 0.05. There we go. And then what I like to do is I will take, should we do gold on this? This is an acrylic marker. So what we're going to do is we're just going to add some gold. And I just tap it so that I can end up with like proper circles. So I like that. And then not sure if you'll be able to see it or not, but in real life, the gold is going to sparkle. Be really nice. And then you can also take your jelly roll or your acrylic and put some extra life into the petals. Okay. There's our extra little bonk. So, what do you think? I think that is a lovely little piece of work there. Now, this guy here, there we go. We're going to take our marker, our 0.1, and pretty much, yeah, we're dry. Okay, so we're going to outline the petals. And there we go. Put a line up in there to give the leaf some contour. There we go. Let's put a little bit of definition there. Our little contour line. There we go. And see, the neater you are, the more fiddly it looks. And that's not good. We want it to look effortless. Right? There we go. And that's just great fun. Really, really relaxed. Okay. So then what we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit of dimension. Let's take our larger brush, put some clean water on it. And the main color we got going on here is the orange. So we're going to do some orange splatters. There we go. And then we'll get our gold. Should we do gold? I think we should do gold. And let's just do some gold. And then, oh yes, and then I always like to add a little bit of white highlights. And you'd be amazed the difference it makes. Let me get my white acrylic actually. This guy here. This is just like a dollar store Posca, basically. There we go. Just adds a little something. There we go. So when you see now on this one you can see the gold better. When you see those little doodle flower things that look just so effortless, the biggest thing is that people think about it less. Just use it as a kind of a zen-like moment to be able to just do whatever it is you want to do. And the easier you are with the pen and the brush, the more effortless it looks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these onto the website, and then I'm going to ultimately put them up for trade. Uh, I hope that you enjoyed the video. I'm going to come back again and make another one. I think what I might do is I created these amazing backgrounds, and we may end up creating something from the backgrounds. This one too. Or we might end up cutting up this little guy as the motherboard and use our little template to create cards. And we'll decide where to cut them up. That will be next time. But for this time, we just did these lovely little flowers. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe if you want to see when I come on again. And go to lisasoloninko.com to see some of the other cards and some of the free printable information I have for ATCs. Okay, guys, have an awesome day. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.